Hi there, I'm Courtney Barker and welcome to Inside NRC. We're under the Ballymore lights and Brisbane City are taking on North Harbour Rays for the Horan Little Shield. Let's check out the full-time results. Brisbane City finished up with a dominant win over the Rays. The scoreboard got its first workout in the 11th minute as the City forwards continued their imposing form with this powerful scrum, resulting in an early penalty try. City were in again just a minute later. Scott Higginbotham produced this barnstorming run up the middle before linking up with fellow back rower Liam Gill and Gill with scrum half Nick Frisbee. Frisbee was tackled just short of the line, but Gill scooped up the loose pill to dive over next to the posts. It was Mika Teller's time to shine just a few minutes later as City continued their dominant opening. Another ruthless City scrum started the momentum before the ball passed through the hands of McIntyre, Teifu and Hunt. Carmichael took on the defence before getting this lovely pass away to send Teller on course for the line. The Rays got one back not long before the break as scrum half Josh Holmes darted from the ruck base and ran it in from his own half. It wasn't to be the last scoring play though, as Liam Gill got his second in the 39th minute with this stroll over the line. Half-time score 26-5 to Brisbane City. The Rays didn't waste much time getting going in the second half. Rays winger Alex Northam scored this absolute perler down the right-hand side off a quick tap. Things calmed down for just a little while after that, but Higginbotham got things going again with this turnover on halfway. Patel Paraka and Caden Neville showed their ball skills in getting the ball wide before McIntyre, Karevi, Lalawifi and Hunt combined before Karevi got it back on the inside to score under the posts. The Rays had a crack through Tom Hill in the 62nd minute and made things interesting with another to Harry Bergelen just 4 minutes later, taking the margin to 5 points with 14 minutes to play. City ran away with it though. Tries to Frisbee and Karevi boosted City's tally, but the Prince Junior Lalawifi can thank Caden Neville for this one. Neville set off a stellar attacking run before offloading to Lalawifi out wide. Full-time 55-29 to Brisbane City. Queensland Country journeyed to Sydney to take on the Rams with a tough spate of injuries making their task that much more challenging. Fly half Sam Green has been challenging opposition defences all season and this dart saw him ghost through the Rams defence just minutes in. Brad Curtis quickly got one back for the Rams though. Country were outnumbered on the short side, allowing fly half Jai Ayub to get in behind the line before sending Curtis on his way. Continuing the hectic opening, Saya Fayanga ran hard onto this pill from Pierce Fitzgerald, crashing over in the 12th minute. That wasn't it though. Just a few phases later, the Rams looked set to add to their tally down the right wing, before Country centre Campbell Magnay pulled off this ripper tackle in the in goal to hold up the ball over the line. The scoring slowed, though the game did not, and it was end-to-end for the following 20 minutes, until the Rams got this one over the line through Denny Godinet. A forwards try closed out the half, with this Rams maul leading to a try to flanker Jonathan Hayes. Stellar kicking from Sam Green kept Country's nose in front though, taking a 1-point lead into the break, 16-15. Where the first half had seen free-flowing rugby, the second opened scrappily, and it was by keeping it in the forwards that the Rams scored first as Philly Tufui crashed over. Country prop Ruben Leilua liked the look of the pick and drive. He crashed over near the post for this try just minutes later. Sam Green looked to have his second a little later in the half. That one was held up, but he got there a short while later with this long-range raid, running an elusive line through the Rams' outside men. It was a gripping match. The Rams soon scored another, the conversion giving them a 2-point lead, but Country didn't lie down and the big men led from the front. AJ Campbell and Alex Murphy took these crash balls hard into the Rams' defence before front row compatriot Taniela Tupou stepped up. Left with some work to do, Tupou carried 3 Rams defenders over the line to score the match winner. Full-time score 37-31 to Country. In the other matches of the round, the New South Wales Country Eagles knocked off the Sydney Stars in Tamworth, 37 points to 31. And in a game much tighter than the ladder would suggest, the Canberra Vikings just edged the Perth Spirit 26-23. Looking to the ladder after round 4, Brisbane City have extended their lead. They sit in top spot on 19 points. The Canberra Vikings and Sydney Stars are in a tussle for second. They're both on 14 points. and with the Vikings edging ahead thanks to a superior points differential. Melbourne Rising and the New South Wales Country Eagles follow in 4th and 5th, both on 8 points. Queensland Country sit just behind the Rays in 7th spot, with both teams on 5 points, while the Perth Spirit round out the ladder in 9th. Let's check out the fixtures for round 5. Queensland Country take their home game to Rockhampton as they face off against the Perth Spirit on Saturday night. Brisbane City will be taking on the New South Wales Country Eagles at Ballymore for some fantastic Sunday Arvo footy. You can also become an official Guinness World Record holder. Queensland Rugby need you to help smash out New South Wales' record for the world's largest scrum. Join us at 2 p.m. on Sunday as Raymar and Gian Rooney's Packs face off on the main field at Ballymore. Elsewhere, 2 and 3 on the ladder face off as Canberra Vikings host the Sydney Stars on Thursday night, while the Rams make the trip to Melbourne to face the Rising on Saturday arvo. We had more standout performances from Ballymore Kid contenders. Country prop Ruben Leilua got stuck in around the park and got a meat pie for his efforts, but his contribution to the dominant country scrum was impressive. Mika Teller made his starting debut for City on Thursday night, and it was a ripper with dominant runs and deft touches throughout. After a strong club season this year, winger Pierce Fitzgerald showed his abilities for country and got involved early and often. And though he came off the bench, City prop Marcus Vanzati gets a shout out here. His contributions later in the match were dominant. Well, that was another great round of NRC rugby. Thanks for joining in. Make sure you tune in next week to Inside NRC, where we'll check out the training camps and see how the games went for Brisbane City and Queensland Country.